Hey everyone, welcome back to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, November 4th, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon well set in grounded Capricorn. The theme likely today around maybe responsibilities, things that require discipline and patience, and sometimes persistence with Capricorn by seeing the long road. So great to develop this energy, but today we do have Mars starting to square up to Pluto. So going into tomorrow, there could be some collective, maybe tension. There could be very strong drives, needs, could be very deep and instinctual with this. So strong attachment collectively. And if there is anything we can do to practice non-attachment to the things we want and to asserting ourselves, really helps this energy flow and helps us channel it in constructive ways. All right, so along with this, we are in the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle, meaning it's a good time to challenge ourselves from any new beginnings that have shifted from about a week ago. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information because it does change the signs from all forms of mainstream astrology. All right, so let's take a look at the moon's placement, which represents the theme of the day, well set in grounded Capricorn. So the theme likely around responsibilities, taking the slow road, anything we can do to develop patience, persistence, right? This kind of grounded energy, really good to develop at this time. Now, this is in the context of the fact that we are in the first quarter phase, meaning that roughly about a week ago, we did have that new moon. And so this is a great time of the lunar cycle now to challenge ourselves towards anything new that has shifted from over the past week and really start to integrate and implement, maybe take some initiative with as we do build for this part of the cycle. And this is the halfway point between the new moon and what will be the full moon in a week. So anything that we can be challenging ourselves with this part of the week could be coming to fruition in about a week from now. All right, so the integration points are with, again, that grounded Capricorn energy, as well as the sun finishing up grounded Virgo. So still a lot of earth energy at this time, but the sun is starting to finish this earthy constellation. So I think it's still great to be focused on what can be improved and refined in our life, but this is likely starting to finish up as we go through this week. The sun is going to be shifting into Libra, which is going to place an emphasis over the next roughly couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, around balance. And so likely themes around relating, finding balance in our interpersonal relationships, but also just balance in our personal lives as well. Great time to start to see if there are any areas of our life that are out of balance that we can bring back into balance during this transit. And we do have Mercury already here. He's been here for quite some time, over a week. And so still good to be thinking in this way and communicating when it comes to what's fair, just, mutual, and again, anything involving agreements or things like that, really good to be utilizing with our perspective. Now, Venus has recently shifted into watery and deep Scorpio, so we could be valuing depth, intimacy, trust, developing trust in our interpersonal relationships, and just enjoying the deeper aspects of life. It could be healing, it could be empowerment, it could be anything that involves facing fears, transformation. Really good to be enjoying that stuff and connecting in that way with our relationships. So speaking of all that deeper stuff, we do have Mars starting to square up to Pluto going into tomorrow. That's going to go exact tomorrow. But as the day unfolds, we'll likely feel a bit of maybe collective, deeper energy. Mars is the planet of our drives and needs, and Pluto is the planet of depth and attachment and empowerment. So in the square, there can be a bit of clash here, at least collectively, where we could have a strong sense of assertion. With this, also strong determination towards, again, probably what we want. But with this can come some attachment, some maybe wanting of power. And so with squares, it's always good to bring extra conscious attention to this side of ourself. So a great time to be aware of the side that does have these personal needs, does need this independence, right? Does want to pursue things with that attachment, but in that way become conscious of it. And by becoming more conscious, we can then channel this into things that are constructive. And this is an excellent time for maybe channeling some of that determination into maybe things that require action, require initiative, require diving deep with things and transforming things, maybe facing fears, anything that involves empowerment. Really, really good way of pursuing this. And again, as I always say with squares to Pluto, non-attachment really is key in that process, because when we are non-attached to the outcome or to what we want, that is what frees us up. And that is what allows the more healthier qualities of this very deep, egocentric, empowered side of ourselves to find a healthy channel, right? Anything that is selfless even, right? And maybe compassionate, also really good to channel in this way as well. All right, so this can be very constructive. Do give it some time. Like I said, it will go exact tomorrow. And so likely around tomorrow, there will be some shifts with it. But as the day unfolds, see if there is anything you can channel some of that strong, deep, instinctual, empowered energy into consciously and constructively. All right, so that's definitely the most important thing of the day here. Again, we are in the first quarter phase. Great time to challenge ourselves this part of the lunar cycle anyways. And the larger context is still quite earthy and grounded. With the moon in Capricorn, great to see what requires responsibility, discipline, patience, a bit of determination, and start to implement that stuff into our life. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next daily video. Take care.